It's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Good evening and welcome to episode 15 of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Myself and Mickey are together tonight.
Hello, Niall. How are you?
I'm not bad, chap. How you doing? So me and Mickey are sat together tonight. We're having a
Oh, kebab.
we're having a kebab.
Got a kebab.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice normal night.
Look at that kebab. Look at that kebab.
Looks pretty dirty, right? And for some reason they've chucked in a rice with it. I've never had a rice with a kebab before, but yeah, it's
Rice.
rice with a kebab. And
Nice.
You
Rhymes.
can have Diet Coke because obviously watching the figure, no one else will and all that.
Nope.
So yeah, so tonight's show we've got a little bit going on, a little bit to talk about.
Yeah. So how's your week been?
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty busy.
Yeah.
I suppose working a little bit, doing a bit of workouts.
Yeah.
Apart from that, yeah, not too bad at all.
Do you know what? I got in trouble on Facebook again.
Yeah, I've seen. Was it the word pig?
Can't say pig on Facebook.
Say pig on Facebook.
I put a post up and my niece said, "What's the pig on the sofa?" It's actually in my bedroom, but hey ho. And I replied, "What pig?" And it come up, community guideline warning, you cannot say this word. Are you sure you want to say this word? And I'm like, wow, you can't say pig on Facebook anymore.
Can't say pig on Facebook.
Facebook is so... If it wasn't for my kids' pictures, I would get rid of that because it's a waste of time. They want you to pay to promote your stuff. You're not allowed to say this. You're not allowed to swear. You can't do anything. It is... It's not good.
It's good kebab though. It's really good kebab.
It is very nice.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So, tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to discuss many things. We was going to have a friend on the show tonight, but
Special guest, yeah, but he couldn't make it, could he?
couldn't make it.
No. So we're going to finish eating our kebab.
So, yeah. So, let's get started. And, where do you want to start, Mickey? I mean, let's not talk about the elephant in the room, but
Yeah.
we've got something between us tonight, mate.
Who's that?
Just get on with it. Hello! With Nick Stoppani here. And I'm eating the kebab as well. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. How are you guys? Flipping heck. Nice
Alright.
to see
It's been a long time.
Where you been? How
you.
did you get here?
This is too hot, mate. It's too hot. We've got the windows open. And I'm just sat here.
Swear.
This is dripping. This is dripping, but, there we go. Look at that. Hey. I did think that... I know. Just moving back.
Sat there and...
Oh,
kebabs. So, Nick Stoppani's on our show tonight.
Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank
Episode
you.
15, special guest.
And kebabs.
Thank you, yeah.
So Nikolai and a kebab, yeah.
So this is how it's working. Anyway, Nick,
Yeah.
the kebab.
Beautiful. Actually, hold on a mate. Hold on a minute. Let's have a change of scene.
That's what I thought.
Wow.
Yeah?
Here we go.
better.
This is better. I can sit down.
Kebabs are gone.
Kebabs are gone, yeah.
Faces
You got the room here. You got the room, boys. You got the room here with me,
All right
yeah?
after that.
Flipping heck.
It wasn't a
Unbelievable.
greasy kebab. It was quite a good kebab.
There was a
Did you
kebab.
like it?
A lot of garlic sauce line. A lot of
Not enough on mine, if I'm honest with you.
You like a bit of the white stuff, Nick?
Yes, I do.
And this is not what kind of show we are. We're going to talk about the white stuff.
Snow, Christmas.
China white and all that.
Oh. Yeah. So, Nick.
It's a pleasure to see you both.
Thanks for coming on our show. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
That's just not a problem. Not a problem.
It's good to have you here on the Dads Lads Kebabs show.
Welcome.
You're a dad,
Yeah, I'm a lad,
and
and I've just eaten a kebab.
he knows what he's on about.
We've got our knees out.
He's had all three. He's done all three. He's done it all. And that's what
right.
one thing we say about Nick Stoppani coming on our show is Nick Stoppani, you have lived a life, my friend. I think every time I've left you, I've left in stitches. And you have lived a full life. You've experienced the limelight,
Yeah. Ups
the
and
highs,
downs.
the highs, the lows of the world, of the acting world. So Nick, what are you up to at the moment? What's in the pipeline?
At the moment, I'm actually doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that is getting into still photography. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to know a chap who is absolutely outstanding in his work. He goes all over the world. Not obviously not this year because
COVID.
yes,
COVID. Again, another COVID chat.
but he has just inspired me.
What inspired you to pick up the camera again? Obviously, you've not done it for a while. What inspired you to do it?
I've always been creative, Niall. You know, in terms of knowing visually what I want to capture. Yeah, whether it be video, stills, or even, you know, stage work, theatre.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what it was. It was actually during the first lockdown. We had more times on our hand, you know. First thing I did was create my own podcast. Didn't have a clue what I was doing.
And what's that called, Nick?
It is the Nick Stoppani Show, Michael.
I have actually heard some of them. It's very funny.
Thank you very much.
My eldest son does listen to. He's listen to all of your podcasts.
Has he? Oh,
He
bless
does,
him,
yeah.
respect.
He comes out and goes, "Oh, Nick's got another show out," and I'm like, "I know." Because I listen to that.
Oh, bless him. What's his name?
Josh.
Josh. How you doing, Josh? Lots of love, mate. All right, cheer, mate. But yeah, so that was the podcast. That was, you know, it really did change things for me.
So did that? Sorry to interrupt. Did that have like a theme to it, your podcast, or was it just different guests, different topics, or was there
Different guests.
an actual theme that you stuck to?
There was a structure that I tried to stick to.
Yeah. Okay.
But when you're working with Conrad, the producer, have you met Conrad?
No, I haven't.
Unbelievable.
I've heard about him. He's
You-
quite a diva, isn't he?
Oh gosh,
He's not even on the show.
He's a bit like Niall. You know what I mean?
What can I say?
I mean, a lot of people don't know what you're like off camera, off mic.
Exactly.
I'm just putting it there.
No,
Not real.
they don't know.
Right?
They don't know.
Anyway, I want to get back to this photography.
Yeah, sorry.
Lark. All right. So yeah, the podcast was great, and that it was wonderful. But I also had time to go out and just shoot.
What game or?
Like a gun?
I knew you'd say that.
We're not in America.
No, just yeah, you know, photograph
Nice.
things, and it was just it really got me into it.
So
Then I got
you got? What'd you get? What did you get?
what did I get?
What did you get?
I got a lovely program to edit, because taking a photograph is one thing. Actually applying the edit, post production, that's another thing. So I'm still learning. You know, I'm learning.
She's good. She's good. Now, through obviously lockdown,
Yeah.
your podcast, your photography, obviously there was a lot of time on everybody's hands. Do you find that it helped you get through the time?
Immensely. Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. Now, off camera, I've got my little daughter. She's just sleeping. I say she's sleeping. She's not. She's not sleeping at all. But during lockdown, I actually made a decision, and my daughter's mum, Abby, agreed that, and it was a tough decision, that Leela would stay with mum. You know, because at the time, none of us knew
What was going on?
what
How
was.
bad it was?
Yeah, absolutely. So
I couldn't.
I
had the same situation.
absolutely, yeah.
My
yeah.
boys are at their mum's for 4 months.
That's right. You
It was
didn't.
just video call with
Yeah.
them.
It was crazy
very
times.
difficult, but obviously it's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, you put your kids first.
Yeah.
So,
How does that play mentally though? For you?
honestly, I mean, Leela knows this, and I have spoken publicly about it previously. I've always say that Leela has been the best medicine that I could have ever had in my life. Ever.
And children do that to us anyway.
It changed my
do it
life.
for us, don't they?
Changed my
They
life, absolutely. But yeah, what was the original question? Because I completely forgot.
COVID, you basically the year that you've had being at home,
Yeah.
working on your projects. Do you think that the projects they gave you something to focus on a daily basis?
Sorry, yeah, absolutely.
Do you think that was important for you to have? Something?
Vital, absolutely vital, because only something I've recently found out is, you know this, is that I've been diagnosed type 2 diabetic. And my GP, my doctor, I think I went out the house and got the phone call, and he said, you've been, it is type 2 diabetes, because I was feeling so tired. I've never felt so tired in all my life. And he said that has come on in the last 18 months.
So is there a lifestyle change for that then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Kebabs.
Kebabs, yeah.
Last one for Nick. That was
No, it's not the last one.
I can have he can have meat on diabetes.
No.
If you've got diabetes. It's good
I
for
can.
you.
No.
Less
Listen.
carbs,
I'm in that bracket where, luckily, I can still eat what I want within reason.
Yeah.
You know, but I have. I've cut out a lot of crap. Probably can't tell now, but you will.
work in
You will
progress.
tell. You will tell. No, I'm doing a lot of walking, going to the gym.
Good man.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, you got gym.
Yeah,
now, aren't you?
yeah, it's
How's
all
that
good.
going? All good.
Well, I've been so busy with something that I can't talk about.
Okay.
And
That police warrant.
yeah. Basically, I've not been to the gym for about, God, must be about a couple of months. But thankfully, as you know, I can now go to the gym
Yeah.
because I'm now.
You are. Yes, you're free.
I'm more free.
Because
Yeah.
obviously me and Niall
I'm free to do whatever. Is that copyright?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's
Cut
fine.
it.
All right. Yeah.
Me and Niall obviously talk about going gym a lot. That's probably basically every.
Can you tell?
I mean,
Can you tell who goes to the gym?
Not after that kebab. I feel really bloated. After that, but no.
Don't look at the belly. But yeah, so it's good to
Yeah.
see another man, good friend of ours,
Well, bless you.
talking about his weight, going to gym, trying to improve himself. So for me, I do respect that in a man when they want to
Thank
try
you.
and change.
Well, it does
Yeah.
because I have here. I mean, so my mum once she said, "Flipping out, Nick, you look like you're pregnant." That's unbelievable.
Do you think talking about it though? Do you mind?
I hate it.
Was you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Was you ever
especially
at a point-
like close family and stuff like that. But
Oh, when they mention it,
yeah,
you're like fuck off.
I don't like it. But now I don't. You know, I am what I am.
Do you
I
think
am
since
what I
the
am.
diagnosis you've learned to accept things a bit more? Because obviously before the diagnosis, did you notice many changes in yourself that just wasn't?
Didn't notice any changes really. If I'm honest with you, looking back, no. Especially through, you know, the lockdown. No, not at all. I mean, now I'm more conscious. Yeah, I'd say I'm more open now.
Just
that's
no
good.
bikinis for the time being.
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
Maybe
Nanking.
later.
But we've still to come with it.
So
So
you're a man.
what's next? I mean, obviously you got your photography. You've got
Yeah.
you've got your diagnosis now.
Yeah.
Which is that medicated?
Yes, it is. I'm on 3 types of medication, and it's great. Just get on with it.
Which is
I get on with it.
which is life, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got to get on with it.
I mean, sure, you guys listening and watching at home, I'm sure a lot of you are on medication, and you just have to deal with it. That's the way you go.
Exactly.
Away you
It kind
go
of is
now.
what it is. I mean, Mickey did his cholesterol test, and I,
did.
Oh, you did that live, didn't you,
Did
Mickey?
that live
my-
on the Dads Lads Kebabs show. Yes.
did my blood pressure all the time. I'm health obsessed. If I have a symptom, I Google it. That's me.
He's got all the little
he's one of
plug-in
them, is he?
things.
I've got
Plugs
the
his fingers in.
pluggy thing. Well, yeah, one of them.
Jesus.
Which
plug.
way? Which way's it going?
Where's the finger going, though?
I mean, it's just going on the clip.
What? I thought you said something.
Minge.
Yes.
Wait, 10
I thought you said minge.
It's just the clip.
Minge.
So I actually haven't had my medication tonight, so that is probably why I'm wandering off. I do apologise.
It's fine, absolutely
Go
fine.
with the flow.
So I mean, we've all known each other for a pretty long time now.
About 3.5 weeks
Yeah,
ish.
grinder.
Don't knock
Told
it.
you I'm not on there anymore.
Hey.
But yeah,
No, it's great. Yeah.
So we've all worked together once upon a time.
Yeah, we have.
We have, yeah.
We've all been friends for quite a while. And I mean,
Yeah.
you and Mickey have worked together in
Yeah.
many aspects.
And originally, me and Nick didn't. Well, I didn't like him.
He always says.
I always,
he
I
always.
always bring this up.
I still think you're
Rival
doing it on
paranormal,
purpose.
rival paranormal teams back in the day, 2009.
What goes on with a rival team though?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, the paranormal world
It's vicious.
is horrible. Backstabbing,
It's
jealousy,
awful.
envy, trying to catch people faking stuff. It's
Getting one over each other. Yeah, it's
It's
I
a
was gonna
nightmare
say,
trying to
what
get
would be
the
a
top.
what would be a tactic to get someone if I was another team and I wanted to do something to say, look, you guys are shit. What would I do? What's been done to you two?
slag off
Well,
like the. I've seen a lot of people slagging off.
Cancel events and stuff on you.
Well, that's extreme, but
Yeah.
I guess there's. I'm not saying it hasn't gone on.
No.
Mention no names, of
Yeah.
course. But I know a lot of people have slagged off other people's, for example, EVP captures, and disputed.
Old team members
Yeah, oh gosh,
leaving,
yeah.
showing other teams screenshots of your,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
your
yeah.
messages.
Conversations.
That's the best
Wow.
one.
Yeah.
So bitching within your own
Proper.
team.
But why?
Because it's
Because
a jealousy
it's
thing.
ridiculous.
They're trying to
support
get
each
higher
other.
and higher in the,
Support
in
each
the field.
other.
Yeah.
Well, this is
But
like
this
any
is why I
industry,
think
yeah.
no,
It's horrible.
he was making it up.
No,
it didn't happen.
I didn't like him. And then one day
He didn't like me.
he phoned me.
Did I
Oh,
phone
no,
you?
you sent me a message saying, "Oh, can I have your number? Can I ring you? I've got something to talk about, like an idea." And I thought, oh, then I'll
It wasn't
ring him.
dogging, by the way.
No, not anymore.
Nick's famous for dogging, by the way.
Thank you.
He's
He's got his own parking space.
he's on the scene. If anybody, it's 2 headlights for yes,
And one for no.
one for no, something like that.
He wants to see your double
So yeah,
vaccination
so
card.
obviously you guys have worked together in the ghost world.
Yeah, in this world.
What's
Yeah.
between the two of you? What sort of is there a night that stood out to you both that was, how can you say it, scarier, better than others, or have you
Well, there's been a few, really.
where's some of the most exciting places that you've both been to together? Because obviously, working together, where obviously you've done lives as well together. You've done them.
UK 100 Lives
Yeah.
for Really TV.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so... Do you know... I mean, people don't realise the amount of effort that goes in to... even what you guys are doing with this.
The background work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
A lot of people, they've got no idea. And they just assume you just rock up and...
Start filming.
eat a kebab and start filming.
That's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, no, the ghost world. I mean, I watched
Yeah.
the behind the scenes footage that Mickey did for one of the lives, and it was like all day prep.
10
Oh,
hours
yeah.
prepping cameras,
And then-
cables,
Yeah,
audio.
And
and you've not got someone doing that for you, have you?
No,
You're doing
it's
it
just the
yourself.
team itself.
the very first one that I was asked to do was at a place called the Falstaff in Stratford-upon-Avon. And there's no word of a lie. Mickey can confirm this. We didn't have any cameras working until about, 12 seconds?
12 seconds before we went
We
live.
went on there.
We had 3 cameras, live cameras that we were going to use.
They were working, and
but
all of
they
a sudden,
weren't on the stream.
stopped.
And Really TV are there, waiting to pull it out on their Facebook and their socials.
12 seconds, and I had
12
to do this in auto cue, didn't I?
And then one camera actually worked, didn't it?
Oh, crazy.
And then I think we got another one ready.
That's right,
And
yeah.
that actually worked, but we only had 2 in the end. We didn't have the 3 or 4 that we were going to have. CCTV didn't work.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's always something going on.
Because it's
it's
a lot of work that goes behind it. It's not all.
Massive work.
So,
People see the final
Co-
cut, don't they?
Say that.
or kebab.
We don't have to wear masks anymore. We're fine.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, there's a lot of
Cheers,
work
Boris.
that goes behind what you do, and I think people always see the final cut, but there must be stressful moments between. I mean,
Yeah.
team that,
Oh,
like
yeah.
even your own team, do they ever
Yeah.
clash?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
Is there ever?
When
rows and-
why is this not done? I asked for cameras to be set up. Oh, it's not working here, but why is it not working? And like everyone's rushing around.
Yeah. So obviously,
Yeah.
it's normally the full team together, then, isn't it? And then
Listen, no, everyone chips in and does their bit. And they do what they need to do. It's not just, Mickey, set the CCTV up.
yeah, just
And then leave me to struggle for
yeah.
8 cameras in a massive building with all the wires and the
It's just an
It's a
experience. I
nightmare.
mean, it's got a
Guinness Book of Records
Guinness Book of Records, yeah. So hanging on you can't see this, but I'm just looking at it now.
It's over there.
Hanging on the wall, yeah.
on your big wall of achievements.
Wonderful.
I mean, you got a lot up there, Nick.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Thanks very much.
But that's, I mean, obviously as well, going away from the ghost world for a second, you've done a lot in TV, in the industry of live and TV and warm up and all that sort of stuff. Where did you get into? Because obviously you was on quite a famous show for quite a while.
Well, my love for light entertainment came to me as a child. And Saturday nights were
The best nights.
the best, honestly.
On
Absolutely.
TV.
Yeah,
Stars in Your Eyes,
Yeah.
those kind of shows.
absolutely.
Generation Game.
Yeah,
Niall's House Party with Mr. Blobby.
you bet.
Bullseye.
Bullseye, yeah.
But the show that I'm talking about is Barrymore.
Michael Barrymore, yeah.
Yeah.
ITV,
ITV,
yeah.
LWT,
Yeah.
then Granada. And do you know
Granada
what?
Studios.
Oh.
Absolutely phenomenal. It opened my eyes. That, for me, was what entertainment was.
So were you involved with that show, Barrymore show, or was that...
No,
Was
not
that
no.
was that just a love as a fan?
No, just a huge love for the type of the style of the show, the guests, and of course the star of the show. Well, Michael always says he wasn't the star of the show.
Mr. B.
It's the the people that came on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And never did I think, God knows how many years later, that I would be friends with Michael.
You're friends with Michael Barrymore?
Mr. B.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's honestly. I mean, I've stayed with him. I was going through a bit again. God knows how Michael deals with stuff, but he does.
So obviously, Nick, Michael
Yeah.
Barrymore had a really tough time from the media. How do you think he
Yeah.
coped with that? Were you around when he had some of his worst times?
Uh,
How do you think he coped?
it was awful. I mean,
did you speak to him, help him?
Michael has a firm circle of friends around
Okay.
him, and like anybody in the media, in the public eye, you're going to get people that do the dirty, so to speak. With Michael, right?
Yeah.
If he wasn't in the news 1 week, yeah, it'll be Gaza or Princess Diana. So
Time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Michael for entertainment, Gaza for sport, and Princess Diana
Royal.
for the rules.
Yeah. They were some of the biggest papers of our time, I think.
Well,
Stories.
I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
look,
they were big
but
stories.
when you look at it, right,
Crazy.
the news of the world are gone. Michael is still standing. He's still
He is,
there.
yeah. He outlived the horrible, spineless newspapers.
Vile. I
The
mean,
problem is
Yeah.
there's no apologies at the end of it all, is there? There was nothing
No.
at the end of it, especially News of the World.
news of the world. Do you remember the Moat House
Yeah.
Hotel?
Yes.
Well, the hotel's still there now in Northampton, but it's
Yeah.
it's a different name. The News of the World put me up in a room, posh room there,
Yeah.
and I was about to do this. I was about to ring Michael. It was like
Panorama moment.
it was like one of these James Bond spy things. He had a earpiece in my ear,
Yeah.
plugged it into the phone
So we could record.
to record the conversation,
what
and
Michael
I was about to do that, and something made me stop, and I could have earned over £30,000 for that.
Because they knew that you were friends with Michael, and he would have
He's in a
given you
position
some
of trust, yeah.
Yeah.
information that they could have used
But-
for headlines and sell papers.
It
Disgusting.
it is disgusting, and if I had
Money's not worth
Friendship.
I don't know, but
betraying
yeah,
a
but
friend. I don't think.
I didn't tell I mean, I have told him, and it was about 10 years later that I actually told him that.
Why did it take you 10 years to tell him? Because you couldn't face it, or you felt shamed?
Shamed.
Shamed, yeah.
Ashamed,
How did he
and
react when he told him?
he said, look, he actually, I will never forget it. I was in Baker Street of one of his, he calls it like a writing pad. He's got his main house, and then he's got his
Is that where Sherlock Holmes lives? Baker Street.
Baker Street, isn't it? Monopoly, is it?
No, Baker
Is
Street
that Baker?
is...
Yeah.
It's Sherlock Holmes, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's like, yeah,
Yeah, he's
okay.
got a house there.
But I think Michael, he knew what I was going to say, because it's happened to him so many times. People have,
It was a weird
They've done it.
situation, though, wasn't it? It wasn't as as upfront as it seemed. Papers can shoot one headline, and it can mean many different things. And
Look,
people don't read between the lines, especially when it comes to headlines.
no, but they believe anything, and
Yeah.
and the newspaper, these journalists, some of them are not journalists in my opinion, the way they write. they will write what they want to write.
Yeah.
It is that simple. You know, just
Right, what sells, basically.
it's ridiculous.
So, obviously, ahead of that, you've had that stage of your career, and then you went on
I
to
wouldn't call that a career.
A career of knowing a famous person.
career of you know, one of your tales, as many tales as down the line.
Career.
One of your many famous friends, as it were.
Right.
Because you've got a few.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's no
Some
difference.
past and present.
It doesn't matter. No different to anybody else.
Do you feel that though? Do you,
Absolutely,
like,
yeah. I mean, Michael, for example, let's go back to Michael just for a second. Was so similar because I have been invited to so many showbiz, and I don't like that word showbiz. Showbiz Nick, yeah. And I don't like the word showbiz. But so many different showbiz events, and
What are the parties like?
I
Come on.
can't be doing with it now.
Tell us about the
I really
parties.
can't. Honestly, I've been there.
Are the parties of what they seem? Are they all cocaine and caviar?
No, some are, but no.
It's more sausage rolls and
And
quiche.
chipolatas.
It's more.
Scotch eggs.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Scotch eggs, please. Bad memories.
Okay, savoury eggs.
Was there any extravagant parties where you was just like, where am I? What am I
Yeah,
doing?
oh gosh, yeah. But it's, that's in the past. And you just get on with it. But what I'm saying is I'd rather chill out at home nowadays. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm getting old, I don't know.
I'm all for chilling out at home, watching film, kicking back. I'm all
Love
for
it.
that. Yeah.
But I tell you what I'm doing. I've got my daughter. She's fantastic.
She keeps you busy.
Oh, she's wonderful. But I'm missing a bit of female companionship in my life, so to speak.
And me and Niall turned up. Sorry, mate.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
Yeah. Where's the women in kebabs?
They've got kebabs.
Disclaimer.
Sorry.
Michael York said that on his own.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Ah,
Our lovely friend Nick.
Men have sausages.
Yeah.
get your plunker out.
It's all food related.
Oh, I don't
Our
know.
friend Nick's looking for a female companion.
Yeah. So
Yes, please.
Yeah.
If
have,
you
you
know,
have you tried the online game?
I have. Useless.
online dating. What's that
Online
like? What's-
dating. What are the website? Tinder's one of the new
No,
thing.
not Tinder.
What is it? Plenty of Fish.
I used to be on that.
I
I,
was,
I was on Plenty of Fish.
years
think
ago.
I'm still on it.
I was on it, yeah, years ago, and this is no
15
word of a
years
lie.
later.
Active 4 hours ago.
No word of a lie, right? When I signed up to Plenty of Fish, I'm talking about 20 odd years ago.
Yeah.
Right, half an hour later, I was in a car park doing having a bit of fun, and
I never got that when I was on it.
I were there.
you were watching.
I just got gay men sending me messages.
Good luck, yeah.
No offense to gays.
No, my brother's gay. Good luck to him.
Yeah, and your brother's a nice
And
lad.
yeah,
I've met
absolutely.
him.
You
Yeah.
have met him,
I
yeah.
have been in his house, played with his dog and everything.
All right. What you get up to in your own time? It doesn't matter.
What's that have to do with the gay man? Like, I've been in his house to play with his dog. Like that levels
right,
in.
yeah.
That levels a gay man as all right.
Oh,
Like,
good luck to him.
I think no matter
Yeah.
who you are, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the online game. What?
Oh, I'd rather now. We can go out and about.
Did you have a chill in a pub
I think, yeah, I'm meeting up.
with a bird?
Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, bloody hell, I've just
Friday.
realised. Yeah, it's Friday, yeah.
Friday.
It's Friday night. Is it Friday when this goes out? No.
No, Monday.
This goes out on Monday. This is
Monday.
episode 15.
Monday,
Goes out
5
on Monday.
p.m.
Right, okay.
We don't know what Monday yet.
Flipping heck.
5 p.m.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know
you'd
what I'm saying.
You'd rather go out and do the whole.
I'd rather meet
meet
someone.
somebody.
In
Yeah,
person.
absolutely.
Then look at a picture and swipe right or left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're shopping for food or
Yeah.
just clothes.
Yeah.
Going through
It's
Facebook.
ridiculous.
Do you,
down-
have, do you have a pulling shirt or pulling pants? No. Not have a lucky pair.
No,
You
I
do
mean-
have a lucky pair.
Yes,
of
I
pants.
do, but they're not here.
Where are the Union?
They're actually
They used to be on your radio.
Yeah, they used to be, but I had to, jig
Jiggle
things
around.
about. Yeah.
I can't believe Nick's not playing as a jingle tonight either.
No, not a chance in this heat.
Used to play with the old ivories, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you still playing quite a lot?
Myself, yeah, absolutely.
And about the piano.
And the keyboard. And the keyboard.
Oh yeah, no, of course, yeah. Yeah, ow.
Stand on toes here. This is temporary studio. Temporary studio. We
Yeah,
will-
so going back to the old TV stuff, Nick, you used to be on, well, not on, but on set of a very famous TV show that's still going today. And could you tell the lovely audience what that was?
Yeah, Dogging Tales, Channel 4.
Was that a show?
It was a show. It is a show. But no, it wasn't that. No, I would have loved to work on that. But no, it was Loose Women. I did a bit of warm up.
Oh, okay.
Audience warm up.
So was this waiting for
Basically.
the guests to come on? The
Yeah.
presenters?
So basically, well, back in those days, I think it was 12 o'clock this morning. They threw over to the Loose Women studio, and the ladies would talk about what's coming up on the show.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. And then this morning would continue and then go off air at 12 o'clock, 12:30, I think it was back then. So basically, quarter to 11 o'clock? I can't remember. But I know it was quarter to something. Maybe it was quarter to 12. Yeah, it would have been quarter to 12. No. Who knows? Who knows?
And on that show,
Fucking hell, mate.
Good night. See you
Fucking
later,
hell.
guys.
Doesn't matter what time
Alright,
it is.
it's 2 a.m. now.
Holly and Phil said, "What's in the studio?"
See you later.
On Lucy
No,
Win. And then they went off, carried on.
Oh, stop moaning. Yeah, this is what he's always
So,
like.
what was your job?
And
Is
then-
what we're all
yeah.
asking.
Basically,
What
you
did you
little
do?
rat. Yeah.
Rat.
You can't say pig now, apparently.
Not
Sorry.
Facebook.
Yeah, basically, I was there to entertain the audience, and entertain I did.
So what sort of
Absolutely.
thing would you entertain them with? Magic show? Balloons?
Oh my God, no!
Running up and down, cheering.
Basically,
shouting?
anybody single there, if you're a single Pringle ready to mingle, I'll get a guy out, I'll get a girl out, and I'll marry him. I'd marry him down the aisle. It's wonderful. And then I'd get a few, 3 or 4 ladies out of the audience and stick them up before the Loose Women come out, and stick them up on the actual set and say, right, come on, we need a rehearsal, guys. Let's do this. And they loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fantastic. Yeah, really good
So
time.
what everybody wants to know is, the presenters, were they really loose women?
Oh, I can't. Yes, they were.
Slip, sink,
No,
shit.
no, I'm not talking anything like that. No, but they were wonderful. They were all wonderful in their own way.
Yeah.
My favourite, who I had a good old chin mug with in the studio calf, and we're talking obviously the London studios here, right, which was absolute icon of a building. But it was Andrea McLean, and she was lovely, absolutely lovely.
Did you enjoy that part of your life, like doing the warm up?
That was an experience, yeah.
You
Yeah,
fall
it
into
was an
the
experience.
like. This is Nick Stoppani. How I can sum you up is, you're a man of many talents and a jack of all trades. You have tried everything
I'll give anything a go. I will give anything a go.
within reason.
No, I'll give anything a go. If it, yeah. I've listen. I've been up, I've been down, I've been halfway, I've been around. You know what I mean?
All different directions.
Absolutely. But you just got to enjoy. The most important thing, guys, is enjoy what you do.
Exactly. I will. You only get
Enjoy
one go
what
round,
you do.
don't you?
And I'm so lucky. I've been so fortunate to do so many things.
I would keep reading this quote that keeps coming up on that shit social media site, Facebook. It comes up saying, someone says, "Oh, don't worry about it, we only live once," and the person next to them says, "No, we only die once. We live every day.
Every day, yeah.
We
True.
need to live life to the fullest."
Absolutely. And I know that. I know that.
Yeah.
For a fact. Well, we all know that, really, deep down. We all do. But sometimes life throws you some obstacles and curveballs that makes you think, whoa.
You had some,
flipping heck.
dark days, didn't you, Nick? A couple of years ago.
Very dark days. Yeah, very dark days. And I've got to say, you and Alex were outstanding. Honestly, outstanding. I never forget Alex turning up here, and I must have looked like a tramp. I didn't shave for God knows how long. I didn't leave the sofa for about 5 or 6 days. Wow. I couldn't physically get up and make myself I mean, I did have a drink, but it was tough. It was absolutely tough. So yeah.
What put you in it? If you don't mind me asking, if you want to talk about it, what put you?
What probably? Well, do you know what? It was funny actually. I was actually working at ITV because they moved to White City,
Yeah.
in London, the old BBC television centre, and I loved what I did there. Absolutely loved it. But I'll never forget this because we did a live at the Haunted Museum.
In Nottingham.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was just before that I was starting to go downhill with my mental health. And
Oh, that would explain what happened to you then at that place.
well, possibly, yeah. That's actually a good point,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. It's not like Elvis.
Sorry,
then.
guys, just to interrupt here. This little chat. What happened?
Nick had a very dark experience with a negative spirit in...
I would say I got
Yeah.
an attachment,
Right.
at the time,
and
yeah.
I was on basically. So I was on a slab, a
A
mortuary
morgue slab from
of all things.
the abandoned Denby Mental Asylum in North Wales.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, horrible place, very famous, very evil.
You can't get in, can you? Like, it's
Yeah,
pretty,
you can get
difficult
in.
to
Me and Ben were gonna go.
If he wants to get in, he'll get in.
We can all go.
I've seen you.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
But yeah, I had this experience. I mean, if you've not seen it, then I'd
Send you the
advise
link.
you to
Send me a link.
to watch it, and
Send me
then
a link.
and then you could see.
The link on
experience
the
it.
footage is actually edited because some of it was not nice for Nick to have the public seeing. Because some
And,
of
it,
it,
was- and it's even that what was
What was shown.
put out was and I did see the lot. I think I did
yeah,
see
I
the lot,
filmed it
didn't
on
I?
my phone off my computer and sent it to
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
And it was weird.
You have to show me this. After,
It was not
after
him.
Filming.
It was really unsettling. I was looking at myself, but
It wasn't you.
because I didn't recall.
you don't remember. You
Don't
weren't.
remember
The
any
only
of it?
thing that I remember is waking up and reaching somebody's hand and really holding, like, give me a hand, like really,
It's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we do this now. It's pretty painful. We just do elbows.
Yeah, we should
now.
do that now, shouldn't we? Yeah. Yeah. So
So
that's
yeah,
it,
you was in a dark place for a little while.
Yeah.
And then did that just? What made you just sort of like think, right, I'm not leaving the house. I'm not going anywhere.
Do you know what? I've got no idea.
Nothing.
It just felt like shit, and nothing was gonna go right for you.
Awful.
Because
I've been
I
there.
remember me and Mickey spoke, and we spoke about you and said, look, where's Nick gone? He's from you being Nick, who's doing a live stream every other day, to doing a sing along with everybody
On Facebook, piano.
Those sing-alongs I used to. They were my
Yeah,
favourite.
it was well good.
Curry from Monk's. Where is it from?
Monk's Kirby.
Monk's Kirby. It's one of my favourites. But yeah, I remember we spoke and I said, look, what's happened to Nick? Where's Nick gone?
Yeah. A lot of people were worried.
Yeah, and and that's the thing. Like, nobody knows what you're going through behind closed doors.
No.
No, I mean, did you speak to anyone about it before? Because I remember, I think I messaged you, and obviously Mickey and Alex came to see you. But did you speak to anybody about how you were feeling? Or?
No. No.
Just let it build up, did you?
Yeah, I did, which is the wrong thing to do. So I've got to say, especially to Eddie guys out there, and it's not just guys, is it? It's literally everyone. We're all human beings at the end of the day. But for me, I've got to say, talk. Even if you ring the Samaritans, it doesn't matter. Speak to somebody. Please don't bottle it up, because if you can hang on for just another day, that day will lead into another day and another day and another day. And I guarantee, the way you're feeling now, if you were like me, wanting to give it all up, what a wonderful, wonderful thing it will be when you look back and think, do you know what? I'll beat this.
No.
Were you glad to see the back of it
I mean, yeah.
when you come out of it?
Look, where I am now to where I was is poles apart.
Yeah.
Poles apart. Now, yeah, I'm on medication as well. Some antidepressant medication, which I was really dubious about going on, because you hear all of these.
So it's half the country. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say, a lot of
I've,
people
do you know what?
So many people you wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even think, would you?
No.
Yeah.
That's the problem with medication. Is there's so much stigma behind it. Or it's kind of
People
And that's why,
embarrassed.
yeah,
say,
people
I'm
embarrassed
on
and they're on
meds for
medication
that.
and they don't like to talk about it. And like you said, you're dubious about medication because you don't know what it does to you. And especially when somebody that doesn't understand mental health and they just say, oh, it's a chemical imbalance. Or I don't think it is. I think it's a lot more than that. I think if you're, if you were struggling to leave the house, the sofa for days on end, something's going on inside that's making you stay there.
Right.
Like you said, you was in a position of, you were really low.
It was the awful time.
But then, like you said, Alex showing up, and was that a point for you? With these turning points for you?
Well, it was a wake up call, really, to think. Not to think, to actually realise that.
What happened?
Oh well, I'll never forget it. I was on the sofa.
There was a few of us that all sorted this, and Alex was the good one to come and deliver.
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it then? Because if you know the truth, I don't even know the truth.
I don't know. I'm sure there was about 5 or 6 of us that all put together to obviously get the money for Alex to go and collect the piano stand, keyboard, not piano. And then he obviously brought it here, and he showed at your door. You rang the bell, and you did. You had no idea, did you? No idea. And obviously, all of us.
Well, he
missed your playing on Facebook, your lives.
Yeah.
Like Niall said.
Yeah.
Every night.
But Alex, I'll never forget. He knocked and then he shouted through the letterbox.
How did he?
Because I was going to just.
No.
Yeah.
Even though you knew it was Alex.
I didn't know it was Alex. No, I didn't know.
Because we shouted then, wasn't it?
It was actually.
Was that point when obviously you heard him shout? Was that a point where it was like,
what's he doing?
This is a familiar voice. I've got to go and see who this is. And
I don't know. No, I mean it's. Have you've been in situations similar?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, your head's all over the place, isn't it?
You just don't know.
You're not
you don't
thinking,
know what's good or what's bad.
Yeah, you're not thinking straight. Bloody hell! I tell you what. Wow.
But this is the point that obviously myself and Mickey have spoke about. Is the things that we want to talk about is not everything's a positive.
No.
No, it's okay.
No, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to be low. It's okay to have a shit day now and again.
Oh my God.
But the thing is,
do you know what I do? Right. Let me just grab this. Right, mindfulness.
The little book of mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
That's what it's called, the little book of mindfulness.
Yeah.
As well.
10 minutes a day, less stress, more peace. So there's all sorts of things. I mean,
what is it? A book of poems?
no, you just little things you can practice.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, let's pretend this is a leaf out the garden. Yeah, you go to the garden or go to a park, and you put a leaf in your hand, and you just sit there, whether you're in your room or you're outside, and you're just literally focusing on that leaf. You're looking at every single piece of detail. Yeah?
Right.
You just absorb it. And then you turn over and see what the difference is on the bottom.
Well, that makes you better.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, it's a real thing. I do it often, yeah.
Even today?
To be fair, when I go for a poo, what I do is I grab something out of the cabinet and I read all the labels on the back.
You fucking lie. You go on TikTok when you have a poo.
Oh,
I do.
Don't need to talk about that in front of me, do you? Disgusting.
I do like to grab something now and again, and I know exactly.
Grab something, I bet you do.
I know what's in talcum powder. When I go for a
What's in talcum powder?
I don't know.
So what's the point of that
That's
then?
why.
TikToks, all TikToks.
Watching people sitting on toilets reading TikToks.
You're TikTok addicted, you are.
Yeah.
You follow Mickey on TikTok?
I do.
Of course you do, yeah.
do.
Who doesn't?
No, I started doing TikToks lately.
I'm going to start doing more.
You started doing motivational ones, haven't you?
Oh, wicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, that's my philosophy of things. Obviously, Mickey calls me Mr. Negative. I always end on death.
Every podcast we finish on death.
And on death.
Near enough.
But it's not a thing where I'm just like, right, we're going to talk about.
There's a sign there. If it's happening.
We're going to talk about
No, it's not
we're
what.
going to talk about death. But my thing that I push the most is the fact that, like what you were talking about as well, is the fact that what people don't realise is that you only get one go round. All right, and whether you, like you said, live every day and then you die once or whatever, however the philosophy goes, right, you only get one go at it.
As far as we are aware.
Yeah, as far as we're aware, you only get one go at it.
Shut up, we're filming a podcast.
Well, yeah, did you know we are
Doing a
filming? Sorry,
show.
sorry about that.
Sorry, guys. Carry on.
But yeah, so you only get one go round. You get, and people don't take full advantage of it. And do you know what? Like places like TikTok, there's so many talented people on TikTok. The world have never been discovered. They would have never been discovered. Too. And there's some people in there, and you just think, wow, lockdown's done them some
the
good.
best thing that could have happened to them.
Absolutely.
Because there's people out there that have come out and actually done really well.
They've got businesses out of it. They've made money out of it. Changed their lives, their families' lives.
But it's not only that; they're funny, or they're they've actually got something. They can talk to people.
Do you know what? I'm talking about TikTok. When the lockdown was at its height, and we couldn't go out, I was addicted to TikTok. Just watching it made me smile. It made me smile.
Yeah. I remember coming around your house when you were in one of your dark times.
Oh yeah, we did that.
And we did TikTok, and you were running in the street going,
"Yeah." You said I wouldn't have done that.
Dads.
Yeah.
But that is
I remember that. Yeah, that was funny.
Like that's what it's about for me. That's why I like that platform, and like I like the fact that it can be whatever you want it to be. You can go on there and inspire people. You can go on there and make people laugh. Yeah. But then there's also times you go on there and you could, people film sad things. And I like the sad things too because I like it. It's
reality.
It lends a perspective.
Can I just say, and this is a shout out to TikTok. Come on, TikTok, right? There's a lot of young children. My daughter's going to be 6 in a few days, basically.
Happy birthday
and
to you.
She loves TikTok. But what I don't like is some of the language and the content on it.
Sorry.
No. She loves you. But what I'm saying, that was spot one. It's terrible.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, why can't, if it's so popular, why can't they just make an adult version and a one for kids, a child-friendly one?
That was a child app. It's called Musically originally because my kids
wasn't
were on
it all about karaoke?
Yeah, basically you lip sync songs.
Lip syncing, yeah.
Because my kids did it back like 10 years ago.
Was it really?
Their accounts still have their own videos. And they're very funny. Very weird.
Was it a Chinese thing or was it Japanese?
No, that's COVID.
No, owners of TikTok.
Oh, yes,
So,
China.
Chinese.
Yeah, because Trump tried to
yeah.
cancel
That's right.
TikTok in America because he didn't like China. Good old Trump, eh?
I don't know.
The China virus and all that.
It's from China.
China virus.
And drink disinfectant.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Don't do that.
No, I don't do that.
Is there a recommendation for drinking disinfectant? He was like...
But it works on the outside.
Well, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
But yeah, TikTok. It's a good app. I like it.
It's fun.
It is fun.
So when I did hear that you had, I don't know if it was in your dark days or when you were happy and life was good.
Yeah, sorry.
To be that click there.
Get
all clicking.
All clicking.
All like,
Clickety click.
That's why we don't move. We sit
This is
really
the-
still.
told you.
That was a loud click.
It's going to be Dads, Lads and Dialysis.
I hear you had an accident in your car.
Yes, I did. That was
I
in.
remember that.
I remember hearing about that, but I don't know too many details.
Hello?
Hello?
You
Is
remember
anybody
that,
here?
but I'm talking about before the one that you know. I was doing a show called Extreme Hauntings at the time, and I was driving all over the place, and I lived in a lovely 3-bed little cottage, and flipping out, just beautiful. Anyway, I was travelling over a dual carriageway. You go over it and then sit in the middle, and then so the I'll just describe crap at explaining things, aren't I? So you've got 2 dual carriages way, yeah.
Yeah.
Put your teeth in, Nick.
Right, let's do that again. I'm talking now. Ready?
Deep breath.
Fuck's sake, what a twat.
Don't talk about Niall like that.
I know.
Fucking
I
hell.
know.
It is the temperature in it, just so you know.
It is again.
We've got a light on us now.
Got a light now.
It's over there. And the temperature in here is, God, we must be pushing 30 now.
We've shut the window. Stop all the sound.
That window was open, the kitchen window.
It's getting hot.
In here.
So, dual carriageway, slip road.
So there's a crossing in the middle of dual carriageway.
Yeah.
Into another dual carriageway.
Yeah. So
Right.
basically,
Yeah. So you're stuck in the middle.
Level crossing,
Yeah.
then, basically.
Like pig in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently, I rolled into the.
Oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
How? You'd have to have a crash
Exactly. Right. But anyway, I don't know what happened because the car was a write-off. I had to get cut out of the car. The only thing I remember was waking up
Wow.
with this undercover or off-duty officer. You know, sorry, you're all right, you'll be all right. The next thing I'd know the flipping fire brigade are there,
Cutting you out.
smashing, putting a blanket through the window. Oh, sorry, so I don't get glass all over me.
Wow.
Amazing, and amazingly, I only had a little scratch on my head.
Wow.
So no damage to your legs or your balls
Nothing.
or your arms or
Nothing.
anything?
Well, balls slightly, but that's nothing new.
That's what the blue tablets are.
That's right. Too right. Right.
Any effects, long-term effects from that crash? Obviously, you said you had a scratch on your head. Were you getting? Did you have whiplash? As everyone says, "Oh, I've got whiplash."
No, nothing.
No whiplash. No
None of
headaches,
that. None of that.
No back pain. No leg pain.
I was a bit achy for a few days,
Yeah.
but apart from that, I was absolutely fine.
Wow.
But talking about whiplash, I mean, it was nothing compared to that crash. So you work this one out, right?
Okay.
And
yeah.
you know this one.
This crash. I know
Yeah,
this
we know
crash.
this crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a lot of crashes.
No, I
really.
don't have a lot of crashes. I only had two. In about.
Don't get
Yeah, I've
far
had
with
more
Nick.
to be fair. In the van.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
god,
smash.
flipping heck.
I smashed vans up.
Have you?
I haven't.
Smashed vans up. I used to be a van driver.
I used to be a van driver 5 years. We'll talk about that next week.
God, yeah.
Write it down.
Vans. So yes,
Well, yeah.
second crash.
Second crash. 4th of September 2000 and when would it have been?
17.
17,
That's
probably.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, and this was not my fault, and the other one wasn't my fault either. All right, let's just make that point
So
clear.
that's what we told the insurance.
No, it is right. But anyway, it wasn't a milk float, Mickey, like you like to call it. It was a milk tanker
Is it
that
equal?
decided to literally just plough into me.
From a side view, yeah.
Yes.
Did it have milk in it?
Did you make the milk spill?
Yeah.
The milk spill.
No, he didn't spill. No, kept his milk in his pod. So, what I'm saying is, yeah,
Sorry.
that was
It's
a
not
write-off.
it's,
It was a write-off.
it's not a joking matter having a car crash. It's a very
No, it's
scary
not.
thing.
No, it's not. A bloody. And
no,
I tell you
no,
what, and I'm
apologise.
so glad that my daughter wasn't in the car.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't want your kids there.
Frickin',
No.
honestly.
Worse
Yeah, it was past
But you
75.
remember that? I texted you straight away.
Yeah,
you
you
were
texted
one
me
of the
out.
first people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know
Oh,
what was
thanks.
Sorry,
like?
mate.
And like this is not one of these things that like you just make up. Like I remember Nick, not long or maybe a few days before, talking about because he talks about his dreams all the time. By the way, he'll tell you everything about his dreams. Anyway, Nick was talking about he had a car crash in his dream. That's exact. I remember that, and you telling me we were talking about it, and you were talking, and you were just saying a weird dream last night that had a car crash and I got a new car. It was along those lines, anyway.
Was it?
And then I remember. I think I've probably still got a text. I was like, "You told me exactly that
Wow.
in a dream."
Yeah. And here we are now.
You've had a few cars as well, haven't you? You've had some. You've had some.
I've had some nice ones, some beautiful ones with the handles that actually fall off.
And the locks that you can put in your pocket.
Listen.
And then stick in the door frame. That'll do. How it locks. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just
I
terrible.
remember that. Yeah,
That was awful.
the one-
Absolutely awful.
the one. That was the Golf, wasn't it?
that the one you-
The green Golf. It was green.
No, red.
Was it red?
Red.
No, you had a.
I didn't have a green one, mate.
You had a
red.
red one. It wouldn't start. I remember when you first got it when it wouldn't
Yeah.
start.
Oh, yeah.
You bought
It
it.
didn't have no oil in, did it?
No, it had no oil.
We
that was
checked
it.
the oil, didn't we?
Bought it with no oil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I was that desperate because I needed to get places
to work
and
as well, yeah.
unbelievable. I
remember filling it up with oil for you.
I think 600 quid I paid for that.
Yeah.
600.
6 bags for a car, eh?
Never mind.
Well, you live and learn.
No, but the point is, it doesn't matter what car I've got. I've never been into
Cars.
big on cars. As long as it gets me about and it's safe for me and my daughter, then happy days.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
family's
I
safety.
mean, I've had, you know, cars over the years, and it's
They just do the same job, don't they?
exactly
What have you gained from having a nicer car? Nothing.
nothing. Just lost money.
Exactly, because you pay over the odds.
Costs
The
more money,
repairs are more. It's a joke.
Lost money big time.
Yeah.
I would never, and this is guaranteed. I would never ever buy a brand new car.
No.
Never.
Why? Why would you not buy a brand new car? Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Well, first of all, Niall.
Oh, this is Conrad. First of
Same
all,
person.
Conrad, mate. First of all, as soon as you drive those 4 wheels or a 3-wheeler,
Yeah.
off that forecourt, your value goes down big time, mate. So
Seven,
that's it.
7 grand gone straight
Off.
away.
Do you think anyone's ever gone off the forecourt and just crashed? No.
Yeah,
Probably. I bet
This one, yeah.
bikes do.
I bet they do.
When you get a motorbike out the drive off the forecourt, you're not very good at it. You're in a
They
bush.
just sort of.
Whee! It's too heavy
Yeah, that's a
for
good
you,
point.
I reckon.
I can see you on a bike, Nick. Motorbike, man.
Talking about another bike.
Talking about a bike. Talking about a bike, and then we'll move on to psychics.
Oh my, no, we won't. Why? Why do I do that for? Let's not.
He knows. He's psychic.
I'm not psychic.
He's physic.
Wow.
Physic.
Physic.
Phone. Nick's number. He'll talk
Beep,
to
beep,
you.
beep.
Yeah.
Hello?
No, I won't.
No.
Yeah, I got knocked off. I had a little motorbike. Little thing.
Did you? You knew that?
This is
Yeah.
it. See what I mean?
Again.
Every time we Nick,
Who
we
is
just
he?
don't know what's
That
going
was
on.
about 2000 actually, year 2000. Yeah,
That's a
around-
Busted song, isn't it?
around that time. Around
That's
that
3000,
time.
sorry. Niall's a fan.
Around that time.
Big fan.
All right.
Yeah.
And I never forget that I got knocked off. This car cut me off, and it took a lorry driver over the other side of the dual carriageway to stop to get out and make sure I was all right, because cars were just driving around me.
I've seen that with bikes.
Sick.
It's horrible. Not me
It's
personally
awful,
been
yeah.
there. I've seen people filming and like dash cams and that, and people just drive around them. They don't get out and help.
No,
It's like, wow.
it's wrong.
It's crazy.
Absolutely wrong.
But so you're quite good at crashing then. That's like 2 cars and a bike.
That
Well,
could be your
maybe.
next job. Crash
Any
dummy.
more?
Crash dummy.
I got a dummy, yeah. Absolutely.
Testing the products. Put a few stickers on you for the points to get broken first.
Yeah, which is the best areas, the best parts.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
Sign him up. Sign him up. Link's open to anything.
he is.
Ish.
As long as the money's right. Okay, we're talking 50 to 60 quid a day. Nick's pretty much up for
Yeah.
anything.
No, 25 quid a day.
25, that'll do.
I'm
It's
happy with that.
It's a bit steep. otherwise.
25 and a meal deal. He'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
£3 meal deal. Please, man.
But yeah.
I think we can finish on sort of death, not really death.
Gosh.
It's just what happens. It's my job, my night job, Nick's night job. Apart from the other job where they flash the lights, but we won't talk about them.
Double flashes, yeah.
And Derek Akora,
Oh, yeah.
you knew Derek, didn't you?
Derek
I love Derek.
Derek was lovely. Derek was a character,
Yeah.
but so kind. So kind. And he could have a laugh at himself,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, he took what he did very, very seriously, but he knew how to have a giggle and how to have a laugh. He did. What are you laughing at?
Oh,
I'm laughing at your daughter snoring on the floor.
I know, bless her.
It's funny.
Oh, can you hear her?
bless her.
Don't wake the baby. She's not a baby. She's
Gonna sleep
25.
the entire
Yeah,
podcast.
bless her. She wants to cuddle with her daddy,
says, but then
but
this
these
is
guys
what
said
it's about.
no.
We said
They
no.
said no.
So
Don't want
no.
no kids.
No.
So bless her.
She's been asleep the entire podcast, but this is our podcast real. We're filming it when we have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's no there's no studios yet.
So she hasn't heard any of Niall's naughty words that he said. So it's fine. It's fine.
Nick's or Mickey's. No,
It's only him that's been naughty, isn't it? Naughty Niall, see? He's even got his nuts out, look.
Yeah, to air them.
No,
You're
no,
right, mate.
Niall's
You
nuts.
can't see the camera. That's
Niall's
it.
nuts.
We'll have some more challenges for Niall's
That's it.
nuts in
We'll
future
do it
episodes.
soon. We will do soon.
Yeah, so Derek.
Yes.
How many times did you work with Derek? Did you know him personally?
I worked with him.
You just worked with him,
yeah? I went to his house, and it's such. That's going to change the continuity of that now, isn't it?
Okay.
He don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I edit it. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I basically, Mickey, went to his house. We did spent a whole day there, and he was absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. There are things he told me, and because he's gone now, he hasn't got a right to reply. So
That's fine.
it's not for me to say. But all I can say is what he told me was absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely fascinating.
What about Sam? Where's Sam?
All I'm saying is it was absolutely fascinating.
Sam was his spirit guide.
It's
wasn't he?
spirit. I have read 3 of his books, Derek's books. I got them. They were very enjoyable.
Yeah, Sam was an Ethiopian. I believe,
Ethiopian
yeah.
child
That's
that
right.
saved Derek when he was a child
Mm.
when he was little in Ethiopia.
So was Derek?
I don't know if Derek was black or he was white, a white child in Ethiopia.
So do the books explain?
But
yeah,
about-
I can't remember. It's a
Yeah,
long
but
time
you're
ago.
talking about obviously a previous life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so-
oh yeah, very much so.
You know, I could have been a flipping
Goat
yeah
or a mouse.
or chicken.
You could be a nugget. You like a chicken nugget?
Yes, I do. Have you got any?
Do you know what? I think if you were like medieval times, you'd have been like a jester.
That's very nice.
Jester.
A jester.
Jester's at.
The
Where's the
village,
Jester's at?
the
Yeah.
village idiot.
Yeah, that's
No,
nothing new, is it?
But they're like the warmer packs, aren't they? Of the
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Of the
Of
time.
the hangings.
yeah, like,
Of the kings and queens.
Oh, flipping heck.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And there we go, guys. Another podcast ending on death hangings. What's that about?
Is it time for me to go?
it's time
Yeah.
to go.
Guys, thank you.
Boom.
Thanks for coming on the show.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, Mickey. It's been a good night tonight with the kebabs and stuff. But
Yes,
yeah,
very enjoyable.
a bit quiet. We didn't really have really a lot to say tonight.
No, we didn't really talk. To be
We
fair.
just thought we'd come on and just me and Mickey have a night to ourselves. And
yeah, have a nice
Yeah.
kebab in
So-
some random house that we don't know.
we've never been to.
So
Never been to.
it's all good.
So episode 15, Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Follow us on all our platforms. Download our podcast. If you want to speak to us, send us a message. If you've got any requests,
Let us know. Get on the
I'm
show
thinking
yourself. Be a guest.
over and out. Episode 15.
Cheers, mate. See you later. Bye bye.
Disgraceful.
Do the
Disgraceful.
hand.
See you.
Do the hand.
Yeah, it's fine, I don't hear it.
Are we cut there, mate? Yeah.